Hi! StarSurfer here with the monthly tarot reading for August 2023 for my Sagittarius. Hi, Saggies. How you doing? I hope your month is getting off to a lovely start. Real quick before we jump into the cards, I'm very excited to do this reading. In the information below, you will find a link to my Etsy shop where you can book a personal reading with me. We can get something a bit more specific and accurate for you and where you specifically are at. We can do tarot read, we can do an oracle card reading, we can do an astrology breakdown. Whatever you might like, you can find that shop link below. Shoot me a little shout out and we'll make something happen. If something in this reading does resonate with you, please hit like, comment, subscribe. It does wonders for getting the video to circulate and more people can benefit. We can hang out more. You will also get a notification when I release my Patreon shortly, which will have these monthly card readings released earlier than they are for the general public. There'll be an extended breakdown of the reading as well as an astrological breakdown for your sign for the month. So hit subscribe and you'll find out when that happens. And then lastly, this is a general read for my Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. If you've never watched a YouTube tarot reading before, that's a big range of energies that we're tuning into. I'm picking up on a lot. Take what resonates and leave the rest. That's why you should book a personal reading, because it'll be for you and you alone. Again, this is just going to give you like a macro picture of what's happening so that you can focus then on the choices you would like to make to bring the reality you would like to see into 3D. All right, let's start, shall we? Yeah. We're gonna start with your Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Oracle deck. Get some, excuse me, animal medicine on the board for you. Sagittarius, Sag. Power. I keep getting the image that they're giving me is of like the Queen of Pentacles. You are in a profitable moment. You're in a fertile moment. You're in a creative moment. You're in a powerful moment. But you're not needing to like prove your power. It just is. It just beams like the sun. You're growing things right now. Let's see. We'll see what the cards have to say about that. Maybe nothing. Maybe you just needed to hear that. This is fertile. Grow what you want to grow. Right. Let's see. One more. Any messages or insights for my Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node? The golden egg and the mouse. Golden egg in this deck corresponds to the heart chakra, and the mouse, anxiety. You know this is a moment you're being called to open your heart, but you're anxious about it. There's a fear attached to opening your heart. I want to say that the fear you have about opening your heart is not attached to what's happening right now. It's attached to what happened back then. You're carrying the coloring of the past into the present. And because that past experience was painful, you are interpreting this current experience as painful. It's causing you fear and anxiety. It's not letting you open your heart in the way that you could. What's happening now is not what happened then. This is an opportunity to heal your heart, to soothe the fear and anxiety you have around opening your heart, becoming vulnerable enough, being brave enough to open your heart, but you're anxious. It's because the past is not the past for you right now. It's might as well be the present. Even though this is a different circumstance, even though this is a different opportunity, even though this is a different person, even though this is a different opening, chance, you're looking at it with the eyes of the past. And so it's making you anxious. You're shut down, you're closed off, you're not opening yourself to the benefit and the healing available. You could love here, now, with this, in a way that would soothe the wounds of the past. But you have to be open to it. And right now you're not. This seems like you're not. Any other messages or insights for my Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node? The bee fell out right on top of the golden egg. The bee is like payoff for hard work. This won't be easy. This is not an easy ask to choose to see the present as different from the past, to open your heart to the opportunity that is presenting to you right now, instead of closing it off because of what happened when a similar opportunity hurt you in the past. The work is not easy. You have to confront and push through the barrier that is anxiety. But the reward, if you do so, I mean, so much yellow, like love, growth, green, like you could grow something with this opportunity. You could grow something in your heart. You could grow yourself. It would be immensely rewarding. You would have to work, but that work would have a payoff, is what this tells me. Like, this is not work that you would do and then get like, have nothing to show for it. This is not work you would do and then end up right back in the situation that made you anxious in the past, that made you anxious in the present. This is work that would pay off. There would be a reward. There would be fruits to this labor. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. Any other messages or insights as it pertains to this spread? I feel the anxiety. I feel the like, I'm on the ledge and I don't know if I can jump. I don't know what's down there. I just know getting myself here was hard. Any other messages or insights as it pertains to this spread? I love when this card comes out. The Whale. I equate this to the High Priestess in the tarot. It is a receptive, feminine, spiritual wisdom. You know that this anxiety is a lie. This anxiety is unwarranted. This anxiety is attached to the past. You know that this work will be rewarding. You know this is a chance to heal your heart. You know this is a spiritual window of opportunity. Receive. I feel like this is a lot about, this isn't about how you give love. This is about how you let yourself receive love. You're not letting yourself receive love right now. A friend is reaching out to you and you're shutting them out. A possible partner is, I don't know, like courting you and you're shutting them down. You're not letting yourself receive love. There's so much in the way people can't get through. If you do the work, it's not their job to get rid of that shit. It's no one else's job but your own. But if you do the work to clear a path, to open a gate, to receive love, it'll pay off. This anxiety will be soothed and healed. You'll be so much. I just like want to lift my chest. Like I feel like right now you're like, even the way you're carrying yourself is like you're hiding your heart. You're closed off. You're shut down. And this feels like if you do this, you can carry yourself differently. It will have an effect on literally even the way you carry yourself. Heart forward. You have to do the work. No one else can do this for you. But it's time. You know. Any other messages or insights as it pertains to this spread? I feel it. You're like, I don't know. I feel it. You do know. You do know you're fighting yourself on it right now. You're fighting yourself on it right now. You know you're fighting yourself because it's work and because this anxiety is telling you the work won't be worth it. You'll end up right back where you were. No. The work will pay off. You know. Any other messages or insights as it pertains to the spread? The crocodile and the zebra. Crocodile, like laying dormant. The zebra, our individuality. Our personal sense of like uniqueness. If you continue to do this, close off like this, no one can get to you. Get to you, who you actually are. They can get to whatever mask or wall you've put up, but they're not going to get to you because you've locked yourself away up in a little prison up inside yourself, miles below the surface. You feel stifled if you live like that. You feel lonely. You feel claustrophobic. You feel caged in. People cannot do the work of tearing down your walls for you. You have to do that. But if you do, you let yourself out. You bring yourself back up to the surface, skin level, heart forward. And then people can love that, love you. But, okay, this is very clear. If you don't do that, if you don't let yourself out, and someone it's not their job to tear down your wall, to take off your mask, falls in love with that masked version of you, you will be anxious all the time. Because you'll be playing pretend. You'll be living a lie. You will reaffirm and reiterate the belief that I am only lovable this way. But it's because you haven't let yourself be seen. You haven't taken down the wall and given someone a chance to love you for who you are. Like, of course you'll be anxious all the time if people are loving a mask, because you'll feel unseen, you'll feel unloved, you'll feel alone, you'll feel manipulated, you'll feel taken advantage of, but it's because you yourself are not giving people a chance to love you, to see you, to witness you, to embrace you. Come to the surface, free yourself from the cage, open your heart and let people love that, because if people see that and love that, you will know beyond a shadow of a doubt you are lovable. What is true? It is gospel truth. It is absolute fact. But you cannot prove it to yourself if you don't give people the chance to love you, to see you. If you keep yourself hidden, if you keep the wall up, if you keep the mask on. Come up. Take it off. Right? Let people, someone here is clearly wanting to love you. For you. Give them a chance. It's worth it. It's worth it. Overall, the Stingray, King of Cups energy, heart forward. It's about living from the heart. It's about being in alignment as well. Look at that. This kind of person is not in alignment. There's one way they present, and there's who they present themselves to be, who they allow themselves to be seen as, and who they really are. They're not in alignment. They have the wall up, they have the mask on. This is about living heart forward, which means living in alignment. There is no disparity between who you are and who you show yourself to be, who you allow yourself to be seen as. There's not a disconnect. They're one and the same. And when there is no disconnect, when those things are in alignment, when they are one and the same, when you are loved, you are loved. You are loved. Yeah? Right underneath that, the sea serpent, which is sacral chakra, which is where we find our creativity and our sexuality, and the starfish, which is hope, faith, love, beauty. Right underneath that, the raccoon hiding out. You're hiding that out. Your beauty, your heart. Right, which is robbing you of your potential. Open yourself up. Give people a chance. Heal. Let yourself free from that little cage you're keeping yourself in. Take the mask off and breathe. Finally, without obstruction. Let's get about giving and receiving. No, let's get you some tarot on this deck, on this spread, sorry. See if we can get anything else. Yeah, it's about giving, it's about letting yourself receive. It's about letting people see you. They're gonna see whatever you let them see, and you're not letting them see you. It's not their job to like tear down your wall. It's your job to like let them see you. One more. No, two more. It's funny. I mean, all kinds of shit. You should, yeah, y'all don't want to be up here. Damn. All right, yeah, that's it. Look underneath now, the magician. Make it happen. You have the power. Any other messages or insights as it pertains to this spread? Any other messages or insights as it pertains to this? I'm sad. 9 of Cups in reverse and the 6 of Wands in reverse. We haven't had this yet. And so give yourself grace. The anxiety makes sense. You're not crazy. It's like you've been hurt in the past. These two things upright is like wish fulfillment and victory. Defeat and unhappiness in reverse. So this anxiety makes sense because look at what you've come from. But what my spirit team is telling you is that this opportunity that will be rewarding is nothing like what you've experienced in the past. If you give yourself the chance, if you do this kind of work, it will be nothing like this. It makes sense why you have this anxiety. Why? Because look, you've been defeated. You've been robbed of happiness. You've not allowed yourself the opportunity to truly experience it yet. But this is the time. This is the chance. This is the window to heal this. Any other messages or insights as it pertains to this spread? I feel for you, I really do. Right on top of the 9 of Cups in reverse, the 3 of Wands in reverse, there's like, again, 6 of Wands, 3 of Wands. This is very crucial. That means there's another 3 of Wands here. This is very important. You can't see the way forward because you are looking at the way forward, the present and the future with eyes of the past, which are eyes of defeat and unhappiness. So you can't see the way forward unless you realize that this is a chance to experience something completely new. But if you continue to look at this opportunity, which it is, with the eyes of the past, you won't see the way forward. You won't believe that it can be done differently. You won't believe you can get a different outcome than you've gotten. But if you look at it with the spiritual lens, with a loving lens, and trust that the work will be rewarding, you see the way forward. It immediately becomes clear. Any other messages or insights as it? You see the way forward. 8 of Wands, rapid progress. If you let the past go, if you give yourself an opportunity, if you free yourself from this cage, if you take off the mask, if you let people see you and love you for who you are, because there are people around you now, there's an opportunity around you now. However this is playing out, there's something around you now that wants to love you, but cannot get through the wall unless you bring the wall down. But if you bring the wall down, rapid progress. The way forward that was so unclear, mucky, murky, impossible to like see and witness and spot, immediately becomes clear, and boom, we're off to the races. Progress in a way you haven't felt in a long time. Any other messages or insights as it? Get out of this. Two of Wands in reverse now. You have so much fucking fire here, but you're not in contact with it. Three of Wands in reverse, Two of Wands in reverse. There's a One of Wands here. There's a new start that wants to be made. But if you just continue to look with eyes from the past, when things didn't go your way, when you were defeated, when, you couldn't see the way forward, when your wishes weren't granted, you won't make the progress that you stand to gain. But you do obviously stand to gain progress. You know that. This is a chance for you to heal spiritually. Makes sense, like we're in a Venus retrograde right now. Like this is a time when like the past and the way we've related and how it's not worked out for us is gonna be coming up. But it's not coming up to punish you or to make you feel defeated. It's coming up so that you can heal and make progress in a way that's completely different from whatever's come before. Literally, what was I just talking about? Ace of Wands. Okay, any other messages or insights as it pertains to this spread? Oh, see? Four of Wands, finally a home. This will feel, if you let this go, all of this upset and disappointment, you can make rapid progress towards a place that feels like home. To people that love you. No walls, no barriers, they're out in the open. This is a portal you could walk through, making massive progress, rapid progress, walking through a portal into a place of feeling seen, celebrated, and accepted. Everything out in the open. Do it. Any other messages or insights as it pertains to this spread? What did I say you felt like at the beginning of this? Queen of Pentacles. This is a chance you can grow something. The Queen of Pentacles is like very, very Venusian to me. She is the closest queen to the Empress. Who is like Venus through and through, baby. Very, like, you could grow something here. You have the chance. You have the ability. This is a fertile moment. Take advantage. Take advantage. Any other messages or insights as it pertains to this spread? It's a lot. Wow. Okay. Damn. I have the Ten of Pentacles, Death. The Four of Pentacles, the Lovers in reverse, the Knight of Wands. So much fire. Again, a failure of love, a disappointment, an upset, something you worked for so long, a family, a relationship, a job, a home. Let it go. It didn't work out, so let it go. If you don't let it go, you'll stay stuck in all of this energy and you won't be able to see the way forward, right? If you keep gripping to the ways love has disappointed you in the past, you won't be able to see the way forward. But it's time to move. It's time to gallop rapidly away from all of this. You can't really see that, but away from all of that and to this. Look at these yellows. Get back in your heart. Find these people. Let it go. Grow something. And then overall, Ten of Swords. We're defeated. But this is the worst it's gonna get. It's only up from here. There is light breaking through that yellow. There it is. Something wants to break through. This is a moment. If we let it go, if we change, if we believe something different can come, it will be something completely different than what you've experienced up to this point, but it can come. It wants to come. This way is not it. This way of hiding, this way of only letting people see what you feel safe is to show, will keep you from progress, will keep you from this, as long as you let it. But if you let this be the defeat it is, the ending it is, that means if it is an ending, it is also a beginning. Right? 6 of Cups in reverse right underneath that. 6 of Cups upright is very much like patterns that we've held for a lifetime, perhaps. In reverse, it's like releasing a pattern. This is a pattern this is the kind of pattern, a 10 of Swords kind of pattern, our belief, that we need to release because it's defeating us. You see that, obviously. I mean, you have victory in reverse. You know it's defeating you. And you know if you release it, you stand to gain so much. Release it. Let it go. And our good old friend, the Ace of Wands, right underneath that. Release it and you can make a new start. Oof. Okay? Let's get you a parting message from the Gaia Oracle deck. Something you can go into the rest of your month with. My sweet, sweet Saggies. Open your heart. Let yourself out of that cage. Take off the mask and breathe. Heal. Experience something you've never experienced before. Love. A home. Growth. Movement. Progress. Healing. Can I get a final parting message for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node? One final parting message for my... I love that. 28, the message. Positive news, positive outcome. It's gonna work out. Let it. Let me read that to you. The anxious wait is nearly over and a time of celebration is near. Yeah, it is, baby. You will soon receive good news. Yeah, you will. This may come from a land far away or it may come from someone close to you. In any case, an issue of major importance has a positive outcome. This may relate to you or someone dear to you. What a relief. You can now rest easy in the knowledge that all is well. Thank the universe for this blessing and give thanks to the earth and stars also. Remember that our lives are forever held in their eternal embrace. Whether we know it or not, we are always surrounded by unconditional love. Whether you know it or not, my Saggies, you are surrounded by unconditional love. Good news is on the way. A chance to heal your heart. Thank you. Talk soon.